Okay. There's someone in your life who is being scolded. Oh, let me sure you can actually see me. Yeah, okay, that should be fine. There's someone who, and yeah, like camera surveillance could be significant. Like moving in and out of frame to do certain things, whether it's like your line of sight or literally like some kind of camera. Someone's being scolded for their involvement in a plot against you. Mostly because I think like you found out or someone who's a boss found out, because like she's like the master of the house. Like she's the boss around here. So the fact that she just came up to protect the space, I feel like is significant, because there could be something about how people are like revealing themselves to be around you that someone in a higher power feels the need to like take control of. Like this is dangerous. Like this is like, you know, a nail. Like you step on it, you get like tetanus and you have to get like shots or something. You know, like it's dangerous to leave that around. So someone is going to take the responsibility to pick this up or like fix this, whatever this is that's going wrong. Hey, are you being a blockage? Can we still see everything? Yeah, we can. Okay. Come here. Ugh! Fucking love this cat. She's so fucking small and adorable, bro. Okay, we also have the Hangman. This is Pisces energy, 12th house, and the reverse. Someone could have got caught lacking. Like someone could have thought that they like didn't get seen doing something, but they did get seen doing something. If this is somebody who tried to set a trap for you, it's like them stepping into their own trap. Like they probably like, this is like upside down. It's like a bat, like someone waiting in position to even like see your reaction. Some of you guys could be dealing with some like sadists. Some of you guys have like sadistic people around you who like are intentionally trying to cause harm or malfunction in your life. You seem to be showing up with in the star energy of like being really authentic, like real and vulnerable. Like you're coming to the situation with nothing but like positivity, healing intentions, regeneration, humanitarian like motivation. More Pisces energy, the High Priestess, the Fool in reverse, and King of Cups. With the Empress at the bottom of the deck. And wasn't that here too? No, that's the Queen of Wands. So, okay, I think it's interesting that I have like the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man on top of the Queen of Wands, because this could be about like whoever this person is that is setting this trap. They could have some kind of, it's possible that they have some kind of occult knowledge, like they know how to influence energy in some kind of way, because the Queen of Wands definitely does know how to do that. Like, so that's a possibility. I feel like you're dealing with karmic relationships, and I don't know that these situations are always going to be karmic. Like you may have like an initial reaction to someone, and then they end up becoming someone important to you over like a longer cycle, right? Because this Hangman energy reminds me of like receiving enlightenment, like when Buddha like gives up everything to go sit under a tree. Like there's like some kind of like earning happiness instead of it just being like immediately provided in the form of like material luxury. I think you might have to earn a relationship through, like by going through some kind of cycle with someone. Like if there is a divine feminine specifically, and you're like, if you're like a masculine energy and you're listening to this, wanting to manifest a connection with a feminine energy, there's something about like earning vulnerability, maybe even like moving forward with friendship first. Because like all like the zodiac that I'm really seeing, we have Pisces and Aquarius. Pisces twice, It just feels like, with those being like the last like two, you know, this is something that's going to take time to develop into its more final stage. Like, even as we speak about this right now, there could be some kind of like higher force coming in to intervene, or like have some kind of influence, if not like direct intervention, but that doesn't necessarily resolve emotionally and mentally here, like what is left to be resolved karmically about this situation. So you have Justice in reverse here, and the Eight of Cups here, and the Ten of Wands. It's a lot of like, everyone in the situation kind of needs to be like doing their homework in a way. Everyone needs to be doing their homework. And I want to put it on my cat, because like she's the one who's here to bring this energy in. Like, I feel like if there is a separation between people, and okay, honestly, I want to talk a little bit more about like some of these like details. I feel like this could be like you could be an empress, whether that you're like a man or a woman. Like, you could just be sitting in like this energy of luxury, like natural understanding of your deservingness to have whatever it is that you want. And then there are justice type feminine energies here, where they have authority, but it's like they had to like sacrifice something of themselves to have this throne to sit on. You didn't have to sacrifice anything. So this is like, I'm getting this kind of like in this marriage energy also, because justice can be like the court, and empress is married to the emperor. So you could be like in a happier relationship than like other people around you are. So like they feel stuck and you feel free, kind of a thing. But it could also be that you're not in a relationship at all, and you're sitting like, you're looking like the golden girl, and there are some like disempowered people who are unhappy with themselves. And that could just be happening like on the peripheral. And that's relevant to the reading because of the fact that that's what you're being protected from. Like the burden. Because I feel like some people are like seeing your existence as being more like, because even if you are carrying burden and you are doing work, it doesn't feel like the kind of work that you don't want to do, or that feels overwhelming. Like you keep showing up for your life. And I think that they are too, but they are feeling sad about their responsibilities to themselves and to those who they've created dependencies on. And they don't know how to get to where you are when it comes to like a sense of direction and feeling capable of moving forward, like in a strong masculine way with this cardinal water. Like they might have instincts and not be ready to follow them yet. Like their ship hasn't been fully built yet. They could still be in the process of like creating their chariot, which is representative of like, you know, travel, like their vehicle of motion. In terms of their journey, they are not maybe in the most active energy. And even if you like can relate to that, like even if you are also sitting in more passive energy, your mindset about it is better, it seems. Like you know what to do with what is available to you, and that's what makes you seem so abundant. Like you don't, even if you are like a housewife amongst other housewives, like you're not miserable. Like you have purpose, independent. Like you're not codependent, because this karmic energy could be like codependencies in other people. That could be like what the main differences between you and others right now. It's like you can be completely naked in yourself and not like give a damn, because you know that's like what your, you know, either your truth is or it's part of your purpose to be so vulnerable in some way. Like she's showing her belly here, so you know, for better or for worse, you could have aspects of yourself that people are getting a chance to see that they normally can't, right? Because when she shows her belly, you can see that she has a little white spot on her chest and on her tummy. You'll never ever see that unless she trusts you, because she's like entirely black everywhere else. So you could have like aspects of self that are showing up right now, which is part of the reason why I think other people are becoming alerted to what is uncomfortable, because you probably normally are like a really comfortable person. Like you probably are a person that's difficult to get a reaction out of, which is why people are probably going so far to try to get one, which is probably the reason why it's now so obvious and there's like a need to step in order to like create some kind of defense for the energy that wants to be like maintained. Like if the masculine force that has noticed the disturbance doesn't take an action to rectify the imbalance, they're like kind of setting themselves off on like a path of like not doing right by their own leadership role, which I feel like this other person, like if this is another person and not like God himself, because if it's God then I don't know if this is a problem, but if it's another person, it feels like this is a person that needs to like understand their responsibility to the energy mentally and emotionally in their domain, and their responsibility as a leader is to defend that even from like internal threats. And I think that the fact that it's like literally protruding from the ground, like the threat is coming from the inside, kind of makes this like feel like maybe a more daunting task to this leader, because this leader, I don't know. Wait, let's talk about it. Yeah, this leader with the Seven of Swords may not necessarily like to talk about things. So they may be like more so to kind of just like notice things and then like make judgments and not actually speak up about them. But I think that this person could honestly want to see more about how you react to like this is, and I was picking up on like the slight energy of sadism, right? So I mean, I do feel like people are spectating you in an energy of not being comfortable or being like, you know, negatively impacted by circumstances, and are like invested in like seeing that. They want to see that, either because they literally derive pleasure from it, or because they feel like they're understanding more about your character, your identity, through how you're revealing yourself through your physical reactions to emotional energy. Like how do you deal with this? Socially, what are your skills? That could be part of what this is. So like, yeah, this is like someone watching from the corner, like knowing exactly what's happening and not coming to your rescue. But, and also like, yeah, dude, this is like weird. Like I went to the coffee shop that I've been going to like every day, and I ordered on the phone, and I was like, he asked like what my name was, and I spelled it out. Like I literally spelled it, and dude still spelled it wrong. And it's like, it's not like super busy. I was the only person there. It's like you didn't not hear me. So it's kind of like the energy of like, I just want to do this because that's the kind of person I am, and we'll see like whether or not you can overcome this challenge. Like people are testing you. People want to know like what kind of person you are and like what bothers you, what makes you tick. Like people are studying you at this point. So expect that. Like obsessively with Death Scorpio energy here. Like people really make it a point to know. Like I think that they want to like understand you psychologically. Like they want to understand you psychologically, and some of them are attracted to you more when they understand you psychologically. Like you could be dealing with sapiosexuals. We have this Aquarius energy here, and Pisces. Yeah, again, it's like, what is your like soul's shape? People want to know what your soul's shape is. They can only really know that because of how like maybe guided or like guarded or reserved you are, by like testing you and putting you in situations. So yeah, that's what's happening.